Hello, my name is Ezio, and I'm taking my hobby and sharing it with you, the viewers. I just got back from Tokyo, and I picked up one of these great beers. It was the Sweet Stout. Very delicious. Hoping I can share it with you today. I also went to the liquor store today, and I found this Espresso Stout. And I'm going to show you different ways, if you don't initially like the beer, how to make it better. So let's get started. So this is the Nest beer. I'm not going to try to pronunciate the first word before Nest beer, obviously, but it is a beer that I was able to pick up at my local liquor store. You might also be able to pick this beer up. This is the Espresso Stout, and this is the Sweet Stout. I unfortunately did not see this at my local liquor store, so unfortunately, unless you're in Japan, I don't know if you're able to pick this one up. But this one we're going to test out today. And I'm going to kind of run down the English that is on the back. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of that. And so the breakdown is smooth and light dark ale brewed with generous amount of roasted malt. They've added milk sugar. I've never had milk sugar, so I don't know what that tastes like. And then it's supposed to be sweetness with bitterness. So from all the English on the back of this beer, sweet and bitter are kind of the main notes. With a good stout or porter, you're going to get a very robust flavor, but the big thing is making sure that that is well-rounded when you're drinking it. Big one is the right glass. You could go and grab the watering trough or bucket to drink your beer. Big one is you're not going to get that full development of flavor with a beer glass like a left-hand glass. It's going to really pull out those flavors. It's going to give you a good proper head to your beer, and you're going to really ultimately enjoy that beer. I do like the top of this beer. It has a little owl, which I think is hilarious. And let's dig right in. So let's dig right in. So we got my stout. Let's open it up. And this video is brought to you by nobody because I have no sponsors. So. First off, I like to smell the beer. And what this is going to do is going to get your senses to pick up the aromas, and we're going to find if it's chocolatey, creamy, what kind of profile this beer is going to have by smelling it. So the first overall, it's sweet, it is bitter. The notes are very similar to a dark chocolate with no additives, no extras, very 80% dark chocolate. Next, we're going to try one more sip. Swirling it around the mouth is going to really give you a more developed flavor on that beer. So now I'm tasting more chocolate note, more coffee notes in this beer. If we want to really pull out all the true flavors of this beer, we can try a little bit of coffee. This is espresso. Go back to the beer. Now I'm getting a very roasty taste in my mouth. It is with the help of espresso, of course, but it gives you more of a roasted hops kind of taste to it, which is really, really nice. Next, you can grab a chocolate. Unfortunately, all I had was a hazelnut chocolate, but it is a dark chocolate, which is important. Coat the inside of your mouth with that chocolate and go back to the beer. Now I'm getting a more balanced roasted hops, chocolate, coffee, and flavor. It really gives this beer a more well-rounded taste. Another thing you can also do before you even start drinking your beer is cleanse your palate with just water. So switch around your mouth, clean it, and then go back to your beer and give it a fair shot. A lot of guys are big beer critics. At the end of the day, if you go into every beer that you drink saying that there is no such thing as a bad beer, give it a fair fight, then you might also love every beer you drink. But as far as I'm concerned, this beer here scores a 3 out of 5. Very well rounded, but it was only after we added some chocolate, some coffee to really pull out those flavor notes. Initially, the beer has not completely been complete. It's not well rounded. Nest Beer scores 3.5 stars in my books. Go out and try it for yourself. Tune in every week and follow me on Craftmaster World on Instagram. See you next week.